Hello everyone. My name is Robin, and I am an addict. It all started when I was 5. I got into this thing called cannon fodder.
Yay!
Left it on the countertop. But before long, it was just a gateway. And my dealer sorted me out with something harder. Something called Tetris. And then, supercars too. It was downhill from there, and before long my dealer, or as I called him at the time, Father Christmas. As I call him now, Father. Hooked me up with a Class A title called Street Fighter 2, and I was hooked. Yes, I am of course talking to you about video game addiction, and I've just used my cunning wit and staggering intellect to misdirect you. But the point is a serious one. I feel addicted. I know I should change. I know I should stop playing games. I know I should get up and do something with my life. But I feel it's out of my control. I feel addicted. And that is why I choose to feel quite offended when transnational corporations preach at me. Say things like, just do it. I can't just do it, I'm an addict. Saying things like that to an addict is like saying, just read it to a dyslexic. Or just eat it to an anorexic. It's easier said than done. That is why my question to all of you is, rhetorical question, mind. Should we seek to improve ourselves? Or should we learn to accept ourselves for who we are? Because it's always fascinated me that we basically know what we should be doing day to day, and yet we don't do it, do we? Every day we carry on much as we did the day before. We all know we should be waking up earlier, exercising in the morning, eating apple cider vinegar whilst we bullet journal and meditate before getting after the day and hustling. Hustling is a new word, isn't it? Or rather, its lexicographic use has changed over time. Lexicographic isn't a real word, I just made that up to sound more intelligent. And to make all of you feel like you're in safe hands for 30 minutes and a half. But hustling is a real word, and I'm sure its meaning has changed. Pretty sure, when I was young, watching The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it meant beating someone at pool for money. Or perhaps dealing drugs in an early Jay-Z album. But these days it comes packaged with the word side, and everyone side hustles. These days it seems to mean owning your own website, or perhaps posting semi-naked pictures of yourself on Instagram, #hustling. Part of me wanted to learn how to hustle, to side hustle, in order to get over my video game addiction. And so I approached it as I approach all things in life, half-heartedly. The better angels of my nature told me that semi-naked pictures was not the route to go down. But I remembered that everyone I had ever met that described themselves as having a side hustle could reasonably be described as a total hipster. So I decided to grow a beard in order to become a hipster and join in. But then my friend pointed out the whole hipster thing seemed to have died out and I was too late. So I shaved it off and gave up. What you see before you is the current iteration of my face. I've gone for the partially shaven, majorly balding look. Kind of like Jason Statham on crack. If he'd been shrunk in the wash. And it's around about this time you're thinking, what the fuck is he talking about? Hustling, his face, addiction, where is this going? And that's a fair point. Essentially, I'm using this very low energy rant on the word hustling as a sort of long, circuitous route of me telling you that I've decided to accept myself for who I am and not try to improve myself. Thank you. Take sympathy laughter. Cheers. I am not a hustler. I am a video game addict. And taking this leaf out of the recent body positivity movement, I've decided to accept myself as such and not try to change. This has made me a little happier about my video game addiction. It's made me a lot happier about my raging heroin addiction.